Alright, I ran into a linen sofa that was filled with tons of dog hair and tons of oils and a little bit of urine spots on here. So what I'm going to first do is vacuum it up as much as I possibly can. A lot of cleaners will just come in and just pre-spray the sofa, and it just gets so hard to get out any of the oils and even the hair between the fibers of the linen sofa. But this was a pure white sofa. It's only about 1 year old. And I'm using a Dyson vacuum. It's actually one of their newer models. Works like a charm for us. It's the easiest wireless, and good thing is too is to bring like a car charger, so that way it'll stay charged up throughout the day if you're going to use something like this, especially if you're running into a lot of furniture. Another thing we're going to use too as a pre-spray shortly here, since this is a linen sofa, you got to kind of be careful what you use on it. So we used Rob's Secret Formula cotton and linen shampoo. It's very easy to mix up. It also comes in a powder form. We're coming out with a liquid version of it pretty soon here, hopefully by the end of the year. But again, the number one key factor for this is to get out as much hair as possible. So, even after I vacuumed it, I try to overlap every single vacuum stroke, so that way we can get as much out of it as possible before I even start my pre-spray. All right, on this one, I'm just gonna use a hand pump up sprayer. We're also launching a new sprayer coming out soon here, so stay tuned. But on this one, you do wanna saturate it as much as possible. You don't want to get it over wet, but just make sure that everything goes over evenly. If you need to, you can also use a little, like a horse hair brush to brush everything in.
Oh yeah.
On this one, they did have a couple pet stains on here, so we're using the homeowner's version of Unchained, which is already diluted, so it is safe enough to use on linen. You do want that to probably soak in for at least maybe 5 to 10 minutes before extraction. I like to either make some word or even some sort of designs in the fabric or even carpets. This does great to when you show a customer, the difference. It's always best to do something, some sort of before and after for them, so that way they can see it right away. I like to overlap every single cleaning stroke. Sometimes you might even have to clean it 3 or 4 times just to remove a lot of the any urine, feces, vomit, or especially the dog oils that they had sitting up here all the time. You do want to educate the customer as much as possible to stay off it at least for a couple hours or even until the next morning, but also educate them too that since you might have to be cleaning it so often on each area, it might take a little longer to dry in certain spots. Some spots might look a little darker than others. And then another thing too is within your solution line, if you do want to prevent any wick backs, you can use Ultimate All Fiberants. Will drop down the pH level. Even though you're still using something great like Rob's Cotton and Linen Shampoo, if you're in a soft water area, you don't need a acid rinse. But if you're in a hard water area, or if you do want to just 100% not get any callbacks or wick backs, use Ultimate All Fiberants and you won't have any issues. After you're done with the cleaning, you can also spray down Rob's Solvent Sealer to seal the fabric. That will last a lot longer. And if you do want to use a Teflon base, we do offer truck mount forms, Protect All, and that works great too. So either option you can provide to the customer. A lot of times some people just want to charge maybe $25, $50 for a sofa like this, but in linen cases or even specialty fabrics, we do charge half of whatever it costs to clean it is what we're going to charge to seal it.